Today I want to walk you through 3 different things you can do to learn how to move your head from side to side, and how when you move your head from side to side, you can set up a counter and move your head after you land that counter. So when you get into your boxing stance, I'm a southpaw, so I get into my boxing stance, keep my hands up, and all I'm going to do is, instead of moving my head like this, because it's improper to move your head just like this, I want to twist my back leg slightly, and my head moves out of the center line. So I'm completely out of the center line. I come back. Now I'm going to move to the left. My shoulder drops a little bit, my hands are still up, and if my opponent's throwing a right hand, I can slip out of the way. And so the thought behind this is, instead of just moving the upper body, because you can lose your balance, you want to shift your legs slightly this way, and now your weight is a little bit more on the front leg than it is on the back leg, but your back leg is still locked into the ground. So with my hands up, I'm going to come back to my normal boxing stance. Now I'm going to go to the left, my weight is a little bit more on my back foot, and you can see that my front foot has slightly turned inward. And as I'm in this position, I can just come back to my normal boxing stance. Now, when you start doing this, you want to look in front of a mirror while you're doing this, especially if you're a beginner and you've never really worked on moving from side to side and shifting your weight as a boxer from side to side. So keep your hands up, and you just want to go through a simple drill of shift to the right, come back, shift to the left, come back, shift to the right, come back, shift to the left, come back. Do that 10 to 20 times. Take a break, walk around, shake your legs off, come back, same thing. Right, left, right, left, right, left. And experiment with just going down a little bit deeper or a little bit further, but don't go down too far. You just want to make this movement very smooth and very fluid. So you want to go shift, 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 shift. And what you're doing is you're slightly shifting your weight. And the reason that you're shifting your weight and you're moving this way is because when you miss the punch, or when you move out of the way of the punch, you want to come back with a counter. And since I'm a southpaw, and I'm going to shift to the left right now, I'm going to shift to the left, foot's loaded, I'm loaded, and I just come back with the left hand. And then I come back to my normal boxing stance. I'm not going to work on moving out of the way or going to the left or going to the right, because this is just a drill that you're doing in front of the mirror. It's just helping you develop your ability to shift, slip the punch, and come back with a punch. And now, if I shift to the right side, I'm going to shift to the right side, and I'm just going to come over with a straight, stiff jab, and come back. And just like with doing the drill you did before, where you're going to shift, shift, now you're going to shift, punch, come back. Shift, punch, come back. And so you want to do this numerous times, 10 to 20 times. Take a break, walk around, shake your hands out, get back to your boxing stance. You're going to shift left, shoot your left hand, come back. Shift right, shoot your right hand, come back. Shift left, shoot your left hand, come back. Shift right, shoot your left hand, come back. So as we learn how to shift from side to side, now we learn how to shift from side to side, avoiding punches and coming back with a counter. Now, what you can do is you can add another punch to this. And so this will require you to shift, shoot the left hand, and then you can have many options of what you want to do. You can come back with a hook and then come back with the left hand. And mind you, I'm not moving to the side, I'm not moving forward, I'm not moving backwards. This is just a simple drill to teach beginners, especially beginners who haven't boxed before and who haven't learned how to shift their weight and who haven't learned how to put punches together when they're coming back. A drill to get them familiar with shifting their weight, punching one time, and then punching 1, 2, 3 times. So the idea behind this is I'm going to shift to my left, pretend the punch is coming through, I'm going to shoot my left hand, shoot my right hook, shoot my left hand, and I'm going to come back. And now if I'm going to go to this side, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift, shoot my right hand, shoot my left hand, and then I'm going to just come back with a hook and turn over the hook. And so, just like what you did with the first 2 drills, you want to do this 10 to 20 times, take a break, walk around, shake yourself out, and then come back. So I'm going to shift to the left, slowly, shoot that left hand, come over with the hook, shoot the left hand, and then come back to my boxing stance. And mind you that my hands are up, my chin's tucked, and I'm relaxed when I'm doing this. I'm not stressing myself out, I'm not overexerting myself. It's a simple drill that beginners, especially newbies to boxing, should work on because it teaches you how to easily shift your weight and then shoot a punch after you shift your weight. So you're transferring the power from the back to the front and from your hook back to your left hand. So now we're going to shift to the right. I'm going to shift to the right, shoot my right hand, come back with my left hand. I'm always shifting my weight when I'm punching too. My hips are squaring up, so I'm going to shoot my left hand and I'm going to come back with the hook. And so while I'm shooting those punches, you'll see that my weight slightly shifts from side to side. That I transfer my weight to my front leg, transfer my weight to my back leg, and then I transfer my weight again to my front leg. So as a beginner, one of the key things that you can do is get in front of a mirror, work on these 3 things. So you want to start by keeping your hands up, shifting your weight. Your back foot's going to pivot a little bit, it's going to move inward, your weight's going to shift to your front leg. Then you come back to your boxing stance. Now you're going to shift to the left side. So you shift to the left side, your front foot's going to turn just a little bit, and your weight shifts to your back leg. Now you're going to come back to your boxing stance. Shake it out. Now we're going to shift to the right and punch. Imaginary punch comes past us, and I come back with a right hand. Come back to my boxing stance. Now I'm going to shift to the left. I'm going to come back with 1 punch, my left hand, and I'm going to bring it back home, and now I'm back in my boxing stance. I'm going to shake off, come back, and now we're going to put 3 punches together. So I'm going to shift to the back, to the left, imaginary punch comes through here, left, right hook, left. Come back to my boxing stance. Now I'm going to shift to the right, I'm going to throw 3 punches. Shift, 1, 2, and now I'm going to finish with a strong right hook. And then I'm going to come back to my boxing stance. Simple drill that you can incorporate in any boxing session for a beginner boxer, and it will help you to learn how to shift your weight from side to side, learn how to evade punches because you want to not get hit and you want to hit. That's the name of the game. You want to hit and not get hit. But in this instance, we want to learn how to not get hit, work on the defensive aspect of boxing, and then come back with a punch. And then, as we progress in this drill, we want to shift out the way and then come back with not 1 punch, not 2 punches, but 3 punches. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to learn anything else about boxing, Leave it in the comments down below.